Association of Local Governments of Nigeria warned chairman against transferring allocation to state governments. On the front end, French Prime Minister defends President Macron's policies, toughness stance on immigration. And in sports, Nigeria's Junior D Tigress seeks to defeat Angola at 2024 Under-18 Afro Basket Championship. And now the details. I am Mike James. Lagos has been named 6th best city for nightlife in 2024, ahead Rotterdam, Netherlands and Manchester, United Kingdom amongst others. Only cities of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Manila, Philippines, Berlin in Germany, Guadalajara, Mexico and Houston, Texas in the United States are ahead of Lagos. Nigeria in the rating made public by Time Out magazine. Time Out is a global magazine published by Time Out Group. It operates in 333 cities in 59 countries. Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Gbenga Omotosho, said no one should be surprised at the rating, given the numerous initiatives that the governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, has taken to ensure that Lagos, Nigeria's business and financial honeypot, takes its rightful place among leading mega cities. Nightlife is alive and doing well in Lagos, thanks to the creation of an enabling environment for tourism and entertainment, principal amongst which is security of lives and property. Lagos State Ministry of Energy and Mineral Resources, through its Office of Mineral Resources, has hosted a stakeholders engagement to address the growing concerns about sand-related challenges impacting infrastructure and environment in the state. In a welcome address, the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry, Abiola Koshigbe, who emphasized the state's dedication to becoming a model 21st century city, highlighted the state's government's efforts to develop sustainable energy solutions and responsibly manage mineral resources. Koshigbe also stressed the ministry's mission to attract investment in the energy and mineral sectors, positioning Lagos as a global leader on the Livability Index.
It is expected that all and sundry must organize themselves in a way that will not be detrimental to the community in which they are operating. As we deliberate on strategies, challenges, and way forward, I urge us to have a collective passion and commitment to build a mineral resources sector.
The chairman of the House Committee on Energy and Mineral Resources, Sabo Olua, also spoke at the event, highlighting the significance of the solid mineral sector and the importance of collaboration in addressing the environmental and infrastructural problems caused by sand deposits on Lagos roads. Earlier, Special Advisor to the Governor on Energy and Mineral Resources, Okolao Olu, emphasized the need for proper regulation of sand transport, particularly focusing on the dangers posed by overloaded trucks. Olu stressed the importance of adhering to load limits, ensuring that sand transporters pay the required fees, and following state regulations to promote sustainable practices.
We have given information on the rules of engagement and our guidelines, which they have. Every one of them that register with us, they have these rules of engagement. But we have discovered over time that it is less than 60 or 70% compliance. And that prompted us to look at calling them for an interaction section, which is what we have done today.
The event with the theme, The Menace of Sand on Our Roads and Its Environmental Impact, had in attendance stakeholders, including representatives from different ministries, agencies, associations, and traditional rulers. The Lagos State Task Force has removed all shanties, makeshift buildings, and illegal structures on Agungi Ajiro Road, Lekki. Speaking at the scene of the clearing out exercise, chairman of the agency, Adetayo Akerele, said the occupants of all illegal structures in the area had been warned severally and were served eviction notices 2 weeks ago, but decided to remain at the location. Akerele said the illegal structures not only deface the well-planned out residential area, but also goes against the fiscal planning programs of the state government along the Lekki-Ekpe axis. He assured Lagosians that the exercise is going to be continuous as more shanties scattered along other parts of the axis have been served removal notices, appealing to the occupants to vacate the shanties and pull down any form of illegal structures in those areas or risk having them forcefully demolished by the agency. Ogun State Government team led by the Commissioner for Education, Abayomi Aribagu, has embarked on sensitization across the state to drive enrollment of children in public schools. Aribagu, while speaking during the sensitization campaign held at selected markets and motor parks in Ijebu-Ode, Shagamu, Ilaro, and Abeokuta, said facilities in public schools and those for children with special needs across the state had been upgraded to achieve a conducive teaching and learning environment. He also emphasized that these schools have qualified and competent teachers who have what it takes to bring the best out of the children and prepare them for greatness in life. The Permanent Secretary, Oluwatosin, enjoined parents to be patient and allow their children to go through normal process of learning to make them firm and attain maturity as they progress to higher institutions. And moving to the rest of the stories, the Association of Local Government of Nigeria, ALGON, has issued a warning to local government chairmen against transferring their portion of the federal government allocation to state governors. ALGON's Secretary General Muhammad Abubakar said the chairmen are solely responsible for managing and accounting for the funds allocated during their tenure, not the state governors. Abubakar emphasized the importance of financial accountability for local government chairmen. He also criticized the recent decision by Oyo State Chairman to withdraw from ALGON, attributing it to Governor Sheyi Makinde's stance against local government autonomy. Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development Festus Keyamo has emphasized the importance of sustained partnerships with the private sector to ensure Nigeria's airports remain competitive and capable of meeting the demands of a rapidly evolving global aviation industry. Keyamo stated this during an inspection of ongoing infrastructure upgrades at the E-Wing of the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, MMIA, in Lagos. He also officially launched the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria FAN private sector collaborations and renovation program during the visit. Speaking during the inspection, the minister lauded the FAN private sector collaboration and renovation program as a progressive step towards transforming the nation's aviation sector. And in some foreign news, new French Prime Minister Michel Barnier says he will defend some of President Emmanuel Macron's policies and toughen the government's stance on immigration. In his first interview since his nomination, Barnier said his government, which lacks a clear majority in a hung lower house of parliament, will include conservatives, as well as members of Macron's camp. He said members from other groups, including the left, are also welcome back to new government. And then in sports news, Nigeria's Junior D Tigress will seek to secure a win against Angola in the second Group C match at the 2024 FIBA Under-18 AfroBasket Championship today. The Nigerian girls first match 70-57 against Egypt and currently occupy third position on the log, with Angola and Egypt in the first and second position respectively. Nigeria secured a place in the competition at the zonal qualifiers in Abidjan, Cote d'Ivoire. The tournament will serve as a qualifier for the 2026 FIBA Under-19 World Cup. Host South Africa is in Group A with Tunisia, Cameroon and Rwanda, while the defending champions Mali are drawn in Group B alongside Morocco, Zambia and Angola. That was our news at 10, but just before we go, maintain adequate distance from the vehicle ahead of you to avoid collision. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X, Traffic Radio 961, Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961, Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube, Traffic Radio 961. And you can also visit our website at www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that under the Sanwo-Olu administration, Loma launched the Lagos State Blue Box Recycling Initiative? Well, you can always get details on the Lagos State Government website and to end the news. Here are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos has been named 6th best city for nightlife in 2024 ahead of Rotterdam, Netherlands and Manchester, United Kingdom, amongst others. The Association of Local Government of Nigeria, ALGON, has issued a warning to local government chairmen against transferring their portion of the federal government allocation to state governors. And we also told you that new French Prime Minister Michel Barnier said he will defend some of President Emmanuel Macron's policies and toughen the government's stance on immigration. And in sports, Nigeria's Junior D Tigers will seek to secure a win against Angola in the second Group C match at the 2024 FIBA Under-18 AfroBasket Championship today. And for contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. And that ends the news broadcast. It was compiled by Sadiq Yusuf. My name is Mike James. Good morning and thank you for listening.